Yo, what is up, party people? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy, Hollywood Cohen. I'm here with my boy, D2, and we just wanted to make a quick little video because this Saturday we have the illustrious Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's now, one of the big 5 pay-per-views of the year for the WWE, and the 2 big marquee matches, the men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. That's the matches that me, D2, and pretty much the entire fan base are looking forward to. And we just want to go over our, not necessarily predictions for who we think are going to win those matches, but who we think should win those matches, rather. So, this is a little bit different. Like, we're not necessarily saying these people are going to win, but this is who we think should win. So, I guess to lead things off, let's start with the ladies first, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So the participants are Becky Lynch, Io Sky, Bayley, Zelina Vega, Trish Stratus, and Zoe Stark. So out of those 6, D2, who would you like to see get the briefcase this Saturday?
I feel like, honestly, man, the most interesting storyline that I can see being made out of it would probably be just to give it to Trish Stratus.
I agree.
I'm thinking, Io Sky, you could do something interesting there as well. But I think, like, what I would enjoy seeing and what I feel like could make some quality television would be to put it on Trish. She's looked great since she's come back, and I feel like you could make some good TV. I like what's going on. I like the heel turn that happened with her. I don't think that she necessarily needs it, but that's what I'd like to see.
Trish has been some of the most entertaining television for me when watching Monday Night Raw. I was kind of feeling a little negative on the weeklies here a couple weeks ago. I was like, man, dude, things just feel kind of monotonous. But Trish has been one of those bright points of the weekly TVs. I'm in 100% agreement. I would love to see Trish get the briefcase. Little fun fact for those out there listening: myself and Trish, we share a birthday, December 18th. So gotta go for my fellow Sag, man. So bring it home. Represent for us, December 18th, babies. And I think she's one of the hottest acts right now, like, literally. Wink, wink. And figuratively, man. I mean, like, she's got some of the best storylines going on. She'll have her sidekick, Zoe Starks, in the match, which, another little fun note, buddy of mine from wrestling school went to a wrestling school before. So, all right, little back history. Met this buddy up at Dr. Tom Pritchard in Kane's Wrestling School in Knoxville, Tennessee. My boy Dane Burns, Insane Dane. Shout out to my boy. Go follow him on social media. Prior to coming to Dr. Tom's school, Dane was at Future Stars of Wrestling in Las Vegas, and he knows Zoe Starks, and they train together out there. So that's pretty cool to know somebody who knows somebody.
Hey, pretty solid connection. Maybe you can get her on the show one day.
Man, hey, Dane, if you're listening, buddy, my boy.
I mean, he kind of owes us for that shout out.
Help us out, man. Hey, I just got you like 0.5 followers, my boy.
Maybe, if even that.
Hey. I'm sure everybody who's listening right now, they're going to hit the like button. They're going to subscribe because they want to support the underdogs. They want to. We're pretty much the Dan O'Brien of YouTube and podcasting right now. I'm just saying.
We want to have that fucking moment, the same type moment that Daniel Bryan had. Give us that.
Come on, guys. Give it to us. We are BR Yes movement. But yeah, like I feel like probably a lot of fans are probably leaning towards some Becky Lynch. She's like the big decorated champion in the match. But whoever wins, we'll find out. But both me, Hollywood, and D2, we're saying Trish Stratus all the way. Let's go, baby. All right, moving on. We have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match where we actually have 7 participants. Crazy number instead of 6. We got Damian Priest, LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, Santos Escobar, Logan Paul, and I started sighing a little bit earlier because I have to call him Butch instead of Pete Dunne. But anyway, yeah. So those are our 7 guys in the match right there, and since you let off the last one, I'll go ahead and lead off this one. I think we're probably in unanimous agreement once again with this, but I think the winner in the briefcase should go to L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Definitely agree with you, man. I mean, LA Knight's been awesome. Watching him, just watching the crowd reactions for him have been insane. Super excited for the guy. Hope that he wins. If he doesn't, I think that they can make a pretty good storyline out of it and try to elevate him. But to be honest, I'm sick of seeing them try to not give these like rising baby faces the rub and instead just being like, oh, they got to go through all the adversity. I'm sick of seeing it, man. I know that LA Knight's not a baby face, but the crowd thinks he is. And I just want to see this man get rewarded with the briefcase. I want to see him go on, cash it in. And I mean, I just want to see this guy as world champion. I just want to see this guy on our TV much, much more often.
Need more LA Knight, 100%. Just like we need more cowbell on Saturday Night Live, we need more LA Knight on Friday nights and Mondays.
That's true.
Every night of the week.
But you're gonna have to hear me out on this one because I have another storyline that could be absolutely awesome.
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead. The floor is yours.
So, what if this isn't necessarily what I want to happen, but if they played the storyline out like I'm about to propose, I think that it could still be pretty awesome.
Okay.
So, what if you give the briefcase to Damian Priest?
Okay.
And then Finn Balor, he wins the World Heavyweight title.
Oh.
I feel like he's definitely the underdog. But what if you just have that big shock moment? You give Finn the belt. You have him look super strong. I mean, what they're doing with Finn right now has been awesome. I love how serious he's been. I love the promos. I love the attacks on Rollins. What if you give this man the World Heavyweight title, and then his stablemate comes back with the briefcase, and just for months, we just see, not Rollins, Balor as the champion, with Priest holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. You see Finn just get more and more. I mean, you've already started to see it, but you just see him start getting to where, he's paranoid. He thinks Priest is going to cash in on him. He's always been, he's just becomes way too paranoid for his own good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you see him turn on Damian Priest. They kick him out of the group or whatever. They jump him. And, however it plays out from there, I assume Priest would cash in on him at some point, get his revenge, take the title. It's not necessarily what I want to see because although I do really like Damian Priest, I don't know that I'm ready to see him holding a world title, but I do think the story could be pretty awesome.
That proposal right there, we need to get you on the writing team ASAP because that's a good proposal right there. That would be a very full circle, organic feeling Money in the Bank cash in right there. It wouldn't be random. I think it actually might be the first time that, it would be the first time that a stable would have a world champion and the Money in the Bank winner in it. So that could be a first time ever type of storyline to do with the briefcase. So that'd be cool.
I've heard a lot about how, seen articles where it sounds like WWE is really high on the Judgment Day, as they should be. I mean, Dominic, man, this man is a heat
man, dude. Last night on Monday Night Raw.
That's another topic for a video. But, I mean, the whole act has been extremely hot. And so I think if you did something like that with it, I mean, it'd just be great.
It would definitely be great. And them being so hot right now is such a testament to all members of the Judgment Day, Dominic, Rhea, Finn, and Damian, because honestly, last summer, I thought they were dead in the water once they had them turn on Edge way too early. The rumor was back then it was because of Cody's injury, Vince panicked, and, they didn't have any top baby faces, and so he wanted Edge to be a top baby face, even though Edge is only part-time. So they had Finn join the group, and then the same night they turned on Edge, and it's like, oh my god, dude, it's going to be dead in the water. But then, lucky for us fans, Vince was forced to step down and retire for that brief little tidbit that he did, and Triple H took over creative control. And under Triple H, the Judgment Day flourished, and now they have taken it to where it is now. So, yeah, man, God bless you. You pitching that storyline right there, like you've got me torn now, and wanting to see LA Knight or Damian Priest carry the briefcase, but only if they were to do what you pitched to do. And like, I feel like they will give it to Damian Priest, and then they'll do something lame with it.
See, I definitely don't want to Finn not win the title and then Damian Priest win the briefcase. That's not interesting to me.
Yeah, and then have the jealousy for
like
Finn
Damian
be the
Priest, but I like him as part of the Judgment Day. And
yeah.
if you're gonna break that up, then at least give it a really cool payout like that.
Give it a proper blow off. Fucking.
Exactly.
It's all about the blow off, man. The blowjobs, the blow off. That's what makes wrestling and life go round. And
sounds right to me.
I'm really hoping that Trips is still the creative director, the one in charge. Some of these episodes kind of makes me wonder, and some of these finishes the feuds kind of make me wonder, but we'll see. We can only hope for the best and criticize the worst. And I'm sure that's what we'll do when we do a Money in the Bank review this weekend. But yeah, I feel like we fleshed out those two topics pretty good right there. I don't want to make the video too long, so I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Just want to thank our lovely listeners for tuning in for this video / episode / whatever you want to call it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that way you know when we have new content coming out, and also drop down in the comments who you want to see win the men's and women's Money in the Bank matches, because we want to hear from you. Together we can make this community grow, and we can pitch ideas and learn from each other. So let's just be one big happy family. Posting this video right here to my fantasy sports YouTube channel, and so if you're also interested in fantasy sports, we got a lot of good content coming up here very soon. But we're definitely about to be pounding the wrestling, because hey, that's what we love, baby. That's what I do. I am a wrestler myself, trying to get D2 in the ring with me, future tag team champions. But until next time, have a good day.
Boy. All right, man. Went well. We wrapped it up nice and quick. I like